Welcome to Muffed, a fantasy goldmine of a year. Muffed! Amon-Ra St. Brown finished 2025 as the number 3 wide receiver in total PPR scoring and the number 4 wide receiver in PPR per game. That's the cleanest one-sentence summary of his year. Elite again for the 4th straight season, even as the Lions collapsed around him and missed the playoffs. New coordinator John Morton replaced Ben Johnson. The experiment failed badly enough that Dan Campbell took over play calling after 7 games, and St. Brown's response was to keep eating. 4th straight year with at least 106 catches, 3rd straight with double-digit touchdowns. 4th consecutive Pro Bowl, he played all 17 games through a Thanksgiving ankle injury and a lingering knee issue that had Campbell publicly worried, and never missed a Sunday, a workhorse slot receiver carrying an offense that needed him to carry it. Now let's dig into the numbers because the workload is the whole story. St. Brown commanded a 32% target share and a 39% share of the team's air yards, alpha receiver territory, the kind of usage reserved for the handful of true number 1 options in the league. He turned 172 targets into 117 catches, 1,401 yards, and 11 touchdowns with a plus 55.6 in total receiving expected points added, one of the most valuable pass game weapons in football on a per-play basis, not just a volume compiler. Efficiency dipped slightly, 8.1 yards per target is solid but not spectacular. The trade-off when you push a career-high 172 targets through one player. The floor was remarkably stable. He averaged 19.1 PPR per game and cleared 13 PPR in 12 of his 17 games, exactly the steady floor profile fantasy managers pay a first-round pick for. The booms were there too, 41.4 against the Rams, 39.2 against the Bears, 29.9 against the Giants. The one true zero came in week 13 against Green Bay when he hurt his ankle in the opening quarter and didn't return. Outside that game, his lowest output was 6.2. That's it. The defining stat isn't a play, it's the 32% target share paired with the 39% air yard share. St. Brown is best known as a slot receiver, and only Wan'Dale Robinson had more slot yardage in the league this year, but the air yard share tells you Detroit wasn't just dumping him short. They were running their entire passing concept through him, downfield work included. When the offense clicked, like the 13-catch, 164-yard, 2-touchdown explosion in the Week 15 loss to the Rams, he looked like the best slot receiver in football. When the team collapsed, he still produced. That's the portrait: elite usage, elite floor, elite availability on a team that wasted it. Muffed! St. Brown finished as the number 3 wide receiver in total PPR and the number 4 in per game scoring, his 4th straight top 5 fantasy season, anchored by a 32% target share and near perfect availability. The nit is efficiency: 8.1 yards per target is fine but not elite, and a receiver air conversion ratio of 1.06 says he's converting targets at roughly the expected rate, not above it. He's a volume monster, not a yards per touch winner. That's Amon-Ra St. Brown's 2025. One quick note: if you want this same treatment for every player on your fantasy roster every week, head to muffed.ai and we'll build you a custom weekly show. That's the wrap.